his life, the life of the Prophet. And then I told my wife, I think I'll be Muslim.
This is the story of a man who sought to expose Islam by writing an Islamophobic book, but instead ended up embracing the very faith he intended to discredit. How does someone so deeply entrenched in anti-Islamic beliefs transform into a Muslim? Joram van Klaveren, born in 1979 in Amsterdam, was raised in a devout Calvinist household. His early life was shaped by a strong Christian upbringing, but he often found himself questioning the complex theology of his faith. "Are we praying to Jesus, God the Father, or the Holy Spirit?" he once said, expressing his confusion over the concept of the Trinity. These lingering doubts set the stage for a remarkable journey of transformation. As he entered university, global events such as the 9/11 terrorist attacks and the murder of Dutch filmmaker Theo van Gogh in 2004 deepened his negative perceptions of Islam. He became convinced that Islam posed an existential threat to Western civilization, a belief that led him to join the far-right Freedom Party under Geert Wilders. Within this political movement, Joram became one of the most outspoken critics of Islam, advocating against its influence in Europe. He believed he was fighting to protect his country from an ideology he saw as dangerous. In 2014, Joram decided to write a book that would serve as a warning against Islam. Little did he know that this decision would change his life forever. While writing, he chose to revisit Christianity to ensure his arguments were grounded in a strong foundation. This revisitation led him to compare Christianity's concept of God with that of Islam, and he was struck by the simplicity and coherence of Islamic monotheism. Could it be that the very faith he sought to discredit made more logical sense than his own? Determined to strengthen his anti-Islamic stance, he sought guidance from Abdul Hakim Murad, a renowned English academic and convert to Islam. Murad's advice was simple yet transformative: read Islamic sources directly, not through the lens of Orientalist or Western interpretations. This marked a pivotal moment in Joram's journey. For the first time, he encountered what he described as the real deal Islam, a faith deeply rooted in logic, spirituality, and authenticity. As Joram delved deeper, he began to see Islam in a new light. The preconceived notions he had clung to for years started to unravel. He realized that much of his earlier understanding had been shaped by media-driven narratives and a biased portrayal of Muslims as violent or backward. Negative news sells, he noted, highlighting how Hollywood and mass culture perpetuate stereotypes that fuel Islamophobia. His research revealed a religion that emphasized compassion, justice, and intellectual inquiry, values that resonated deeply with him. However, this newfound understanding brought its own challenges. Accepting Islam meant confronting not only his internal biases, but also the reactions of those around him. Joram described the emotional and psychological struggle he faced as he wrestled with the implications of conversion. "I realized Islam was not a lie, but it was still difficult to embrace," he admitted. The decision to declare his faith publicly came with significant backlash. Friends, colleagues, and family members reacted with shock and disbelief. Some accused him of losing his mind, while others questioned his motives or expressed concern for his safety. Despite this, Joram stood firm, finding solace in the clarity and truth he had discovered. Joram's journey is not just a personal transformation, but a powerful critique of the biases and misconceptions that dominate discussions about Islam in the West. By confronting his own prejudices and seeking knowledge from authentic sources, he uncovered a reality that had been obscured by fear and misinformation. His story challenges us to ask, how much of what we believe about Islam is shaped by truth, and how much by distorted media narratives? What does it say about our society that fear and division are more profitable than understanding and unity? For Joram, the answers to these questions were life-changing. His journey from staunch Islamophobe to Muslim serves as a reminder that the pursuit of truth requires courage, humility, and an open mind. As we reflect on his story, let us consider the biases we hold and the sources of information we trust. This transformation also underscores the resilience and universality of Islam's message. Despite being one of its harshest critics, Joram found himself drawn to the faith's unwavering commitment to monotheism. It is a testament to Islam's power to touch hearts, even those clouded by skepticism or hostility. Subscribe to our channel.